Welcome, dear viewers, to CouchWarrior TV on YouTube. I'm the CouchWarrior. You are watching the continuing adventures of Zatu, Khajiit, Nomad. This is episode 5. And when we last left off, we had just fulfilled yet another bounty contract. I think we've got 3 of them now that we've got to turn in, if I remember correctly. Zatu should have 4 contracts under his belt now. We've gotten a little bit of sleep. And the sun is rising over the reach.
Severe thirst. That is bad.
Let us drink something. A bit of water. All right, so what's on the agenda for today? Well, obviously, I mean, we have these bounties we need to turn in, and there's some urgency about it because we don't know when Rasad is going to show up. But we've also got in our hot little hands right now some information about Red Eagle. And we know that we're close to a barrow, and we've got instructions for some sort of ritual. We don't know what the significance of that ritual is, but
Curiosity.
Curiosity, hopefully. Not to use a well-worn cliche, but hopefully it won't kill this cat. We're going to check it out. All right. I'm going to turn on the lamp.
Khajiit finds many copies of this book.
Now, in the last episode, we also acquired some interesting gear, and I also want to point out, lest we forget, we have the phantasmal chest. And I have stashed some things in there. Zatu is confident enough in this phantasmal chest and his ability to get in and out of it that it's not going to go away, that he started stashing things in there. Things of value, things that would have weight. He's actually put some gold in there as well. I can see some garbage in here we need to get rid of also. We'll do that. We've got some special coins we found. All kinds of interesting things. So let's stash some stuff in here. That torque, we need to put that on. This amulet, medallion. Forsworn torque, Briarheart increases magicka by 40 points, increases your health by 50 points. That is a nice item also. Wow. Are we wearing a necklace? Iron shield, that can go in there. We'll keep that cloak. There's bunches of stuff in here. This iron nodachi. This is no doubt potentially a good weapon for Zatu, but until we have enough skill to actually hone the blade, we're better off using our greatsword at the moment. You can see the the damage difference in damage is significant enough that, I mean, we have to use the better piece of gear at this point. Ideally, what I would like to do is get our hands on a steel one, if we can, but all we've got is the iron one. All right. Excuse me. Now, we do have a steel katana, but we aren't a one-handed weapon specialist, at least not yet. That's a skill that we may learn, however. You never know. So let's stash some things. I'm going to keep the brown cowl. All right. All right. So that thing is really, really handy, and it is loaded down with stuff of value to us. So, interesting story. You guys, as I'm sure, have noticed, there was an issue with episode 2 where I forgot to switch the template, right? The graphical template, and so we had the Warm Sands lettering over the entire episode. Of course, I didn't realize that until I was done. So what I decided to do is go back and re-record that content. So I went back and re-recorded it. In fact, I re-recorded episode 2 3 times. And in the end, I compared all 3, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stick with the one that has the mistake in it, because that is also the only time I went through Deep Woods Redoubt where I encountered the Phantasmal Chest. And the Phantasmal Chest was just too good of a story vehicle to let go. So that's why I ended up sticking with that. But I just thought it was kind of a... It's so rare to encounter the Phantasmal Chest. I've been playing this game for a pretty long time, and I've had Legacy of the Dragonborn installed, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now, consistently in my load order with very few exceptions, and have never encountered the Phantasmal Chest. And so it was just too good to pass up. So I decided to live with the mess up, and I did explain a little bit. Just I mentioned it in passing in the description. But that's why I decided to stick with it. But just know I did re-record episode 2 3 times and ended up sticking with the mistake because the addition of the chest to the story is so interesting, and I've got some great ideas that I think I could use with that. So that's the story on that. And some folks had mentioned, oh, you should turn that off in the comments, and you know, that's totally fine. I mean, that I sort of expected that to happen. I mean, how could it not? But just know that was an error on my part. I did not intend to leave that up. But the original version of episode 2 was just too good to pass up. So that's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we're doing. God, it's a gorgeous day, isn't it?
It's a great day to explore a barrel. Let's have a look.
We've also got a level. All right. Let's turn our lantern on. Let's check out this level also. Time to invest in stamina again. As I said, I'm pretty much alternating health and stamina at this point. Trying to keep them roughly equal if I can. So now might also be a good time to start thinking about investments in smithing. Battle weary. All right. Tired enemies have a hard time defeating your armor. You take up to 20% less attack damage from enemies with half or less stamina if wearing all heavy armor. The lower their stamina, the less damage you take. Well, heavy armor fit. Armor rating for heavy armor increased by 25% if wearing all heavy armor. Now, of course, the problem is we don't wear all heavy armor. Face of Death, that would be a nice one to have. So, both of those perks are kind of throwaway ones right now because we don't wear heavy armor on our head. And I would like to kind of avoid that with this character. So we could invest here. Now we are high enough level to invest in Clash of Heroes also. Reduce the target's attack damage by 15%. This is a good investment. Let's take that. But at some point, I'm going to take those heavy armor perks. So we can get the benefits of all heavy armor without the helmet. That way we can do things like wear interesting hats or hoods or, you know, stuff like that. There are a few armor sets that have helmets that I'm okay with.
Ah, this is a fancy cloak. Perhaps I'll take this one. I seem to be fixated on cloaks these days.
But there aren't as many helmets that I like the look of with the beast races. I do like how the beast races look in hoods, however. All right.
We have the sword. However, let's see. Where was that? Eagle's Right. All right. Having bathed the blade in human blood, present it at Rebel's Cairn, together with your sacrifice and intone. Really? Interesting.
Haha. See how the sheath goes in there too? That's interesting.
I wonder where this goes. This one is curious. I should probably be going back to Markarth and turning in these bounties, but I am too curious. Ah, look at these. Is dead. You see that? Retreat. Hold fast.
All right, we're gonna... What we can't afford to do is be fighting them all at once. We need to be careful here. I'm pretty sure we can one-shot these skeletons. Right, let's change position.
We are exercising patience. Yes.
All right. That big old Draugr is the one that worries me. Whoa, what happened there? I didn't even shoot. Ah, end of a spell, perhaps? All right, let's approach carefully. I want to make sure that there's not more that are going to pop out when we get closer in. Ah, he's beastly looking. Zatu's okay with a greatsword, but I'm not sure we're ready to go toe-to-toe with that guy yet. Sure would be nice to soften him up first. All right, let's get ourselves in a better position here. We'll be able to hit him in the back.
This one wishes he would turn around. Why does he always facing this direction? It's very scary. Alright, that's the back shot we need here.
Let's move. Keep him guessing. It's pretty dark down here. I'm going to try to stay in the shadows here. Let's go this way. Oh, jig is up. Ah! Oh, that hurt. That hurt, you bastard. That's bad. I have something going on here where sometimes when I go to the spells and I draw a one-handed weapon, it goes to two-handed grip instead of allowing me to cast the spell. I need to get to the bottom of what that is. All right. Yeah, this guy's going to be beastly. All right, let's set ourselves up again here. Oh, there was another one up there. Let's move. All right. I don't know if it's a good idea for us to be down in this area. I think we need to be up here amongst these pillars. It's a little closer than I want to be, but it also, you know, if things go bad, it gives us something we can use to break up his shouts.
All right. A little cat and mouse, eh?
Okay, let's go around this way. Dark. I mean, he takes very little damage from our arrows. Okay, what other options do we have?
Tricky Khajiit. Hidden Cobra. Curse the target for 61 seconds. The curse reduces health to 1 if target leaves combat for 5 seconds. Ah, this could be a good one. However, it requires sneaking. We can use this. We must wait for the perfect opportunity. Let's get to cover. Hang on, he's on to us, eh?
So what we need to do is hit him with Hidden Cobra. And then we need to also... We've got, basically, after hitting him with the spell, we've got 61 seconds to get him back into a non-combat footing. If we can keep him there for 5 seconds, he's going to take a crap load of damage, dropping him down to 1 health, and then we can finish him with the bow. But we've got to get the spell off and maintain, or at least be able to get back to a hidden status. And I'm not sure what the range of this is. Okay, here we go. All right, we've got 61 seconds. This is not good. Do we have anything that would break sightline? No. We can take that, which will give us... Damn it, he is on us like glue. Time. Clock's ticking. Clock is ticking. Okay. Okay. Getting our hidden status back, but we've also got to have an open shot. If we don't have the open shot, it's going to be wasted. Okay, now we count 5 seconds. He's going to get hit with the Hidden Cobra. You'll hear it when it goes. Come on, come on. It may be expired already. Oh, it did. Too much messing around. We lost our shot. Or did we? He's still glowing. It's not activating. Oh, I don't think I think the effects are gone now. I think it's something behind him that's giving off a pink glow. That's what I was seeing. Definitely the effects are off. This is an amazing spell for an assassin, someone with a really high sneak. It allows you to polish off enemies taking advantage of that high sneak with even low damage weapons, which opens up some interesting opportunities for poisons and, you know, knives and shivs and all those kind of low damage weapons. Darts, stuff like that. Okay, we gotta ease up here. All right, this is not a bad spot. I don't think that he could follow us in here, and it's defensible. I don't think he can get past these spikes either. There's places that we could hide to break up his shouts, but we're also sort of penned in here. Let's take advantage of this good tactical position, though. Back. It's mainly his shouts that I'm worried about. One shout from him was enough to kill us before. Okay, we got him down to be like half health. Okay, he went down the stairs. He's trying to flank us, but we've moved on him. Some sneak attack damage, but he knows exactly where we are now. Man, I sure hope he can't get in here. Yeah, he knows now. All right, now it's just barrage time. That's right. Okay, he's getting cagey now. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lantern so you guys can see now. Now he's down. Can I get... There we go. All right, well, you can call that cheese or you can say it's good tactics. I'd say any battle I come out of alive where I didn't take advantage of a game glitch or something like that, I'm going to say it's good. The ones I feel bad about are, you know, when enemies are floating or stuck or something like that. I think we can feel pretty good about that victory. All right.
I am not interested in the shield. Activate item. Frozen flame added. What is this? Steel. Steel Nodachi. Perfect. Septims. Coin purses. This one likes those. Ah, more coins. Lord, heavy bracers. No, thank you. All right.
Let's inspect these weapons. All right, so we got Iron Nodachi, Untempered coming in at 33, Steel Greatsword coming in at 40, Steel Nodachi coming in at 37 untempered. The difference between 37 and 40 I am willing to go with for the sake of character preferences and role play. So we're going to retire the Greatsword. Okay. That's good. Yes, this weapon is much more befitting of our guy. I'm going to also... The steel katana, I feel like, is an honored weapon type of thing. So we're going to give it... We're going to go ahead and give it a prominent place in his loadout. Steel Nodachi. I think the katana... I mean, I'm not going to hotkey it. It's not the sort of thing we want to use a lot. Okay. Very good.
Ah, this one likes this weapon. It is lighter, quicker.
All right. Let's look at the quest journal once. I don't know. So we can take this back now, right? Eagle's Bane. Okay, this has transformed the weapon. Let's have a look at this. Red Eagle's Bane. Undead up to level 13 are set on fire and flee for 30 seconds. That is a fine weapon also. And that might be a fun one to give a place of honor. I mean, it's a relic, right? So, excellent. All right, we'll do that. All right, now we gotta get our asses back to Markarth and turn in these bounties. We got a reputation to build, my friends. Time is running out. And did we get another level? Holy crap, did we get another level? We did. I was so busy trying to stay alive. Okay, stamina. That's good. Now, we're on our way back to civilization. I'm not going to invest in smithing perks yet, as tempting as it is to go straight into Markarth and start upgrading things. I think we need to get some practice time in. We're going to need to spend some money on smithing materials and grind on learning how to create things. And I feel much more comfortable investing in perks after we've done some grinding. That, to me, that makes sense. Blocking. We may also need to invest in some block training at some point very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start moving up the heavy armor tree here. We need to get to Face of Death as quickly as possible. We've still got quite a few levels in heavy armor we need to attain. So we gotta get started somewhere. All right. just going to kind of feel our way back to civilization here.
Some cooked goat in water. You hear that, right? That is not my stomach. That creature is a kindred spirit. And here he comes. Oh, that hurt.
Okay, we'll manual loot. Take what's there. Equip the hunting knife. And field dress. It's another area we need to start getting some practice. And the weather's going to turn bad too, isn't it? Let's try skinning it. This is going to be a mess, I'm sure. Well, we got a poor pelt out of it, not a completely ruined one. Wow, that took us some time. Oh. Okay. Let's get out of here. All right. I have a rough idea where we are, but Zatu's going to get up on this ridge and have a look. See if we can figure out the best route out of here. We need to get back to Markarth, so we don't want to go super far out of our way if we can help it. But somehow we need to get down the cliffs here.
What is this? And there is a dwelling down here. How do we get down? How do we get down indeed?
Man, we were just about to have a nice run in the daylight, and then I had to go and skin that saber cat. Now it's dark again.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe.
Isn't safe. Why?
We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
This one will stay out.